And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to MGS2 Snake Tales. I'm the Black Shadow, and last time, well, we failed, as you can quite frankly tell. We're doing the Confidential Legacy Snake Tale, the third of the five, I should say. And yeah, these are just getting harder and harder. It's kind of annoying, personally, because it's like when I do these series and I play these games, I do kind of like set myself like a high standard to kind of play at. But the thing is that these types of games, they're just not really my strong suit, which I know is kind of crazy, seeing as I've done Metal Gear Solid 1 twice, I've done the campaign Metal Gear Solid 2, but I just don't think I'm that great at these games, and that's just the honest truth. I just, you know, I do try and I'll give them a good go, but it's just tricky. And again, not having a radar just complicates things even further. Really awkward. Anyways, we shall try this again. We shall attempt to not get seen this time. That would be great. We know there's a guard down here, which we're going to attempt to do bad things to again. There he is. Him. Ready? There, beautiful. He's down. I think he's actually legit dead as well. He's not just down. I think he's dead. Which is pretty crazy. And it's again a situation where, like, if we'd played this once, this actually would be easier again because I'd have the M9 available. There we go. So he's only knocked down. He's not dead. PSG1 though is pretty good. I'll take it. Those are M9 shots. Those are of no use to me. Take the long route this time. Oh, shit. What's that? I'm under enemy fire. You don't know that. Bastard. Here we go. Oh, this is terrible. Are you fucking kidding me? How have they seen me? This is bullshit, right?
Who's there? Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
That is absolute bullshit. That is absolute fucking bullshit. The hell did they see me? Right, we're gonna have to try and be crafty here. Be crafty. I mean, we're gonna do that. Haha! You've been deceived! So we're just gonna try and just outmaneuver now. Just run for our lives. I've got no claymores or anything, have I? No, I don't. We're just gonna take the long route. They're gonna see me, I know it.
I hit him. I need some backup here.
I did not mean to run down this way.
Clear.
Suggestions? Not that. I know what I was trying to do. It did not work. I got no grenades, I got nothing. run. Tank hits, run. Literally all I can do here is just tank hits.
Something over there.
Am I going in circles here? It feels like it. Oh, it's so weird. Well, I tried. I really, really fucking tried there. Not to be. Right. Only thing I can think of is doing this bit differently.
Who's that?
Well, you know what I said, do it differently? That is not exactly what I had in mind. But I guess it works. I guess that works, everyone. Ha. Mission accomplished. Oh my goodness, mate. Alright then. We will take it and we'll take it and run. Still plenty of guards around though. How to do this bit? Is there any one thing I can think of here? And that's to get this guy from behind, right? There we go. That works. I think I need to be a bit more on the vicious side here. I'm kind of prattling around a little bit. I think there's situations where I just need to be trying to take them out rather than kind of dance my way around them. I think that's where I'm going wrong. Also, hello. Ah! There is an M9. Interesting. That's a good find. Well, in that case, let's quickly just run around here and we'll get hold of the M9 rounds that are dotted across. Lovely. Alright, that's actually a result. That makes life significantly easier. I've now got a damn tranquilizer gun. That helps a lot. There we go. Right then, let's get out of this damn hole, shall we? We spent more than enough time in here. Of course, that's still locked. I guess I got all this business to do again, right? Ah, tranquilized PSG-1, nice. Alright then, so we need to take out all of these devices. Which there's gonna be a few of these. Right, the first one's down. Is that what I'm looking for? There's two. There's the third one over there. I never get my controls good though, of course that would help. Oh, that's a tricky shot. Oof. Not fun. Not fun at all. Alright, at least we're into the lower decks now, which is good. to slowly and carefully make our way down. Now, this didn't go too well when we did this in the campaign. Bad things occurred. It was not good. I'm just gonna put on my thermals here just to make sure nothing terrible is about to be there. Maybe with the night vision goggles as well. It will help me see in the dark. Ooh, yes, suppressor on the USP. Keep on with that. Be very useful. I just feel suspicious that there's like gonna be like claymores and shit around. I don't really know why. I just feel like the game's gonna try and screw me over here. I just don't like this. Way too quiet. Maybe this is... interesting. Interesting. That was way too generous. What the hell? I do not like this at all. This is all just reeking of shit's about to go down. What are you up to, game? The fuck are you playing at? Uh-oh. In the pitch darkness of the corridor, something moved in front of Snake's line of vision. Reacting quickly, Shadow dove into the shadow of a nearby crate. There was a flash of light, Snake heard the sound of a gunshot. It was a trap. So fucking knew it. No time to think about the particulars, though. There are at least 5 enemy soldiers up against him. He could hear the sound of guns being readied. Drew his USP. We're going to save the game here because I didn't actually get a chance to save it last time because, of course, I died. Oh boy. I'm trying to act surprised. I am not. Right. Night vision goggles on. Should help me at least see what the fuck's going on here. Without it, it's not great. That's not what I meant to do. Nor is that. Oh, these damn controls, man. How does it go and take... Yeah, you see, you might try and take out the lights. I got night vision goggles. Oh shit, that's bad though. Man, I just feel so awful at the control scheme. Oh, fuck. Over here. Please stop throwing the grenades. Oh, shit. Game, you motherfucking piece of shit. Trying to recoup life here. Try and do this. Did you guys see a grenade get thrown? If you guys saw a grenade being thrown there, your eyesight is clearly far better than mine. Because I saw fuck all. Oh yeah, I forgot the USB does have the light on it, doesn't it? I forgot about that. What the fuck are you doing, Snake? Fucking piece of shit controls, I swear sometimes. Not a fan of these controls at all. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not the controls. Maybe I'm just shit. I've knocked this guy out. I heard that. I didn't see it, but I fucking heard it. So lucky. I didn't realize the game was going to block me in there like that. What the fuck? Why can I not shoot there? I mean, look. What the fuck? What the serious fuck? I mean, like, really? I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm bitching here, but that's just not good controls. I don't care how you look at that, that is just not good. That is just not good. That should not be like that. I'm literally standing there and it's like, huh? What am I doing? I hate the tanker. Sorry everyone, just come on. So Snake peered down the corridor, coast is clear, wonderful. The corridor was dominated by a massive shape covered in a tarp. No mistaking it, it was Metal Gear, the ultimate weapon of the 21st century. Taking a place to be deserted, Snake approached Metal Gear. An immense shadow loomed over him. Peeked under the tarp, what he found was nothing more than a decrepit shell. The armor plating was speckled with rust. The body was covered with a thick layer of dust. The old, badly outdated actuator was a crisscross roadmap of tiny cracks. Looks like it had been used in over 10 years. Uh-oh. Do not look so disgusted. What you see before you is a magnificent legacy of hatred left to me by my distinguished predecessor. You really should treat him with more respect. Galukovich. Galukovich dragged out another figure from behind the pillar. Boy, it was Meryl. He drew her closer and jabbed his gun against her throat. Yeah. No choice. Let her go. Meryl shook off Galukovich's grasp. Why didn't you do it beforehand? Galukovich pointed his gun at Snake. Regarding Meryl with a leer, Snake realised what was going on. Meryl was working with Galukovich? Fuck. As you one time, please leave this place. Meryl's betrayed us? Galukovich cocked the hammer of his gun, so we'll have to get rid of you. Oh no, but Meryl can't let it happen. We had a deal. You promised you wouldn't kill him. Snake retrieved USB and made an escape. You only heard the sound of Galukovich angrily shouting at his men. Kill him. Oh boy. So, Meryl was on their side, but didn't want us to be killed. What the fuck? Wow. So that just happened, everyone. The game just spawned a guy right in my damn face. Thanks. Ow. Of course, we don't have the most health in the world here either. Get out of here. No! Oh my god! I have to ask everyone watching this video a legitimate question. Is it really just me? Or are these controls just... I know I said at the very start of the series, these controls are awkward. And I stopped complaining after a while because I think I kind of got used to them. But it just feels like... Man. I mean, that's so ridiculous. Like, literally right in my face. What am I meant to do about that? I'm just shooting and just hoping it works out here. I'm having to try and... Oh, here we go. Get up, you fucking idiots! No, we actually got another ration. I'm not going to use it then. So it means that we don't have to fight our way in, but we have to fight our way out. Which I guess also makes... Which I guess could also work. Right, of course the lights are out, aren't they? Wonderful. Did I just shoot the guy in the back? I think I did. I think I shot the wrong guy. You got a PSG, right? Let's fucking use it. If I've got it, I should use it, right? How the fuck are they shooting me from this range? Someone back there, I knew it. It's not working as well as I would have liked though. Just shooting. It's like almost suppressive fire. Bit desperate. Coming for it. Go. I just got to kind of run through here. No cover. Just got to push through. Best I can do, really. There. It's ugly, but it's sort of working. There's guards. No way. I love how Snake chose to shoot the guy behind him. I love that. Not the guy right in your face, the guy is about 50 yards down the hallway. Solid Snake the Legend, everyone. there is someone there, right? Very hard to tell. It could also be a really weird glitch. I do not discount that also being fake. Come on, just gonna run here. Just push through. There's a suppressor on the AK. I don't quite know why the game's offering me that, but thanks. It's not exactly stealth zone here. I gotta get out of here. Close the watertight door behind him. Should buy us some time. Although they can just open it. Whatever. Something you had to check on. Call Campbell on the code and describe what happened. Meryl had said something about her father's dying wish. What the hell was your brother doing in this country? So during the Cold War, while the country was under the control of a pro-American dictator, the American military had been conducting a top-secret project in Eldera. Matt Campbell had been a member of the project. When the Cold War ended, the project was terminated as well, and the Americans had prepared to withdraw from the country. Matt, however, went AWOL. Shortly afterward, the pro-American regime, having lost its backing, was faced with armed uprisings around the country's minority groups. Eldera was plunged into civil war. Matt's corpse was discovered later. Spetsnaz had been behind the uprising. The commander had been Sergei Galukovich. Some say the man was actually collaborating with Galukovich, but I don't believe it for a minute. Campbell's words made it sound as if he believed that Galukovich himself had killed the man. Is this why he'd been so obsessed? Yes. He hated Galukovich. Hatred spawned hatred in the kind. He wasn't involved in the project. Were forbidden from taking part in an operation involving family members. They say it compromised your judgment. I can kind of get that. I guess Matt wanted to put some distance between us at the time. Campbell's voice was tinged with regret. They ventured no explanation as to the reason behind his brother's actions. The antique Metal Gear you saw is the end result of that project. That's all I know. The whole thing is highly confidential. Even now, the records are all sealed. I believe it, I thought Snake to himself. After all, it was only natural for people to try and forget horrible things that happened in the past. Governments were no exceptions. Some people held on to these kind of memories. Some people never forgot their hate, like Galukovich and Campbell. Snake, we can't let Galukovich and his men escape with that Metal Gear. It could still be armed with live nuclear warheads. They're probably planning to test Metal Gear's capabilities somewhere out at sea. You've got to change the course of the ship. Back to the bridge? Man, that's a fair trip. You gotta go back to where we found Meryl now? Ugh. And our supplies are not great. I guess there's a reason for using our suppressed weapons now, though, right? There we go. Let's get a suppressor on the AK. That sounds like a good idea. Still can't get into that, though. I'm hoping this is open. Ugh, it's not. And of course, all the guards in here have now respawned as well. I need help. I need help with that. I cannot believe that just happened.
What the hell happened?
I'm just gonna punch my way through now. I don't know where the backup's coming from, by the way. Not that way. They're coming from underneath. They're going to come from the other side here, by the looks of it. Here they come. Go. Right, we just need to get through as quickly as we damn well can now.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Are you fucking kidding me? That just happened?
Freeze.
Right. Take you down. Just go. Not have time to...
What's that? Who's that?
Right, heal. There we go. This is all kinds of chaos now. Trying to get out of this whole situation. At least I got the silenced AK that, you know, I actually might put a silence on the USB as well. If I have to, we'll do that. Just all kinds of mayhem going on now. And I just try and scramble my way out of this whole situation. I gotta get up here. Right, we ready? Gotta make this worth it. Go! I'm just diving, I'm just running for it now. This is not stealthy really in any respect. This ain't pretty. All it needs to be though is effective. All it needs to be.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood.
Shit.
All units exercise extreme caution.
Ready? There we go. I wouldn't even say it's a speed running. It's just like, just get through it. They know I'm around. Shit's going down. Please no one be in here. It's empty, thank God. Do that. Head down underneath the sensors, hopefully.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
I could probably actually shut that off now, but I'm not too worried about it. We're up, folks. We're through. That is the other side of Metal Gear Solid, folks. You've got the stealth side, and then you've got the trying to take out people as you run as quickly as you can side. So he made his way to the ship's bridge. Outside the window, beyond the storm, he could see the figure of Meryl. And to be fair, it actually worked pretty well. It actually was not a bad result. He opened the watertight door and stepped to the navigation room. You're late. There's no one to interrupt us here. I need to tell you something. That's what he said. He was lying. Matt Campbell's part in the top secret Metal Gear development project in Murderous had been to ensure the country's stability. Part of his job was feeding falsified information to the minority separatist guerrillas. Oops. And he was good at it. First, he'd pick a suitable candidate. Next, he'd find his target's weak point and use it to blackmail him. Then he'd dangle a carrot in front of his victim's eyes and convince him to cooperate. Matt would now send his now-winning accomplice into the ranks of the Separatists. Once there, the spy provided the Americans with useful information, setting out his comrades in the process. But in carrying out his mission, Matt had made one fatal error. In his dealings with the Separatists, he came to sympathise with their cause. He became enchanted with the idea of independence. He grew to resent the US for the way it exploited smaller, weaker nations for its own gain. In the end, Matt decided to help the guerrillas create their own nation. He wanted to give them the trump card they needed to secure their independence. And what better gift than a bipedal, nuclear-capable walking tank that was conveniently being developed in Eldera, albeit secretly and quite illegally, by the American military. Glukovich was also supporting the guerrillas, agreed to cooperate. Plans executed, the guerrillas succeeded in stealing the Metal Gear from the American base, but then their plan was discovered, and Matt was executed. Meryl's father had been punished for the crime of believing in his own ideals. The price of having a conscience was high in those troubled times. In the tumult of the Civil War that followed, the Metal Gear disappeared without a trace. However, 6 months ago, its existence was reconfirmed, and the Marines had been sent to recover their long-lost dirty secret, which is why they're here. Or were there, I should say. After hearing the true story from Galukovich, Meryl agreed to follow his instructions and infiltrate the Marines. Her intent was to transfer the Metal Gear over to the guerrillas through Galukovich, who was still providing support to the rebels. In this way, she could carry on her father's memory and the ideals for which he died. Is that what Galukovich told you? Meryl nodded and Snake shook his head. Did it ever occur to you that he might be lying? You're not going to let me get away, are you? So what are you going to do? You're not going to shoot me. Oh boy. Watch me. I think I know where this is going, everyone. I think I know where this is going. For boss time against Meryl! Holy shit! So I think what's going to happen here, this is basically the Olga boss fight, but Meryl instead. Now there's no way I can constantly kill her. Luckily, we found an M9. I could certainly kill her if I wanted to. Can I use a stun grenade to stun her, maybe? I don't know. I got a lot of toys available to me that weren't available to me when I took on Olga here, so I've got options. Ah, yes, look at that. It's actually done some fatigue damage, or nulling, whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, yes. That was a shot. Damn it, Meryl! Fucking hell! Holy shit! What kind of fucking damage was that? Oh my god! I just got murdered! She killed me in one shot! Fuck! I cannot believe that just happened. There we go. We'll take the auto shot, that'll do. I don't know what the fuck Meryl's carrying, but she just brutalized me. Oh shit. I don't know how that worked. It did though. Oh, bollocks. I am having a nightmare throwing these. No way! Fucking hell, that is... Hey, can I cheese this with stun grenades? You're joking me, right? I could just sit here and just throw stun grenades and stun her like this? That is ridiculous if that isn't true. Okay, I can't cheese it, but still. Right, let's get rid of that. I need to take out this light as well before it becomes a factor. Uh-oh. Whoa, dear. Bad. Bad, Meryl. Stop doing that! Shit. Why are you doing this, Meryl? Of course, I don't have the whatchamacallit, the swords around to tell me which way she's looking to know if she knows where I am or anything like that. I got no clue. Shit! That didn't work. Man! Throwing these fucking grenades is difficult, man. I don't even know where that went. Well, that was fancy. Look at you, Meryl. I had to be careful because she just like murdered me in like an instant, it seems like. I think she knows I'm here. Aha! Hey, there's no way I could kill Meryl here. Do you know what Campbell would do if I did that? You see Metal Gear Solid 1? Tegan though. What the fuck damage was that? That is ridiculous. I don't even know why I'm bothering to heal here because I can't heal. If I get hit, I die. It doesn't matter if I heal here much. Jesus, no! Whatever. That works. Wow, that is ridiculous damage. Was she using a freaking gun or a Desert Eagle or what? Who knows? Anyways, we've watched as Meryl crumpled to the ground, rushed to her side and cradled her in arms. Fortunately, she had only been temporarily knocked out. I can't kill Meryl, are you mad? Certainly an easier fight to just use assault rifles and shit, but... Do not trouble yourself over it, said a voice behind Snake's back. Uh-oh. Why were you using Meryl? Using her? I merely told her what she wanted to know. I don't think so. A smile crossed his face. It was the smile of a master strategist. A smile that told of lies, manipulation, and betrayal. Perhaps I did embellish the truth a bit. After all, people will believe what they want to believe. Is your idea of revenge on the Colonel? Of course. He deserves to suffer. I will make him squirm in agony until his pain is as great as the suffering of all the men that I have had to bury, and all the widows and orphans they left behind. Yep. They don't like each other. That is why I chose her. Is she not the most important person in Campbell's life? This I heard from Matt, as he lay dying. Oh boy. I see my reputation precedes me. I simply gave him that which he desired. He was only waiting for someone to kill him. That is the kind of man he was. For a moment, it almost looked as if Glukovich would truly grieve the loss of an old friend. Perhaps his grief was real, but the look soon passed. I will not hand the Metal Gear over to the Eldera guerrillas. Ugh. My men and I have other plans for it. The machine itself may be a wreck, but all we really need to do is recover the nuclear warheads in the launching system. A nuclear ballistic missile is still a precious commodity, even in this day and age. Do not be so angry with me. This was Matt Campbell's dying wish. This would have been so much better if they'd actually created these and voiced these, but oh well. This was his intention from the beginning. What do you mean? If you don't believe me, then ask him himself. In hell! And of course, Glukovich takes the blow. The shot come from Meryl! Shit! Meryl staggered painfully to her feet. Obviously she heard anything, so I'm guessing that plays out differently, of course, if I just totally killed Meryl, but I guess we'll never know. The tank and the Metal Gear it was carrying was recovered by US forces. Meryl, meanwhile, found herself in the military inquiry. Several days later, Snake ran into Campbell while visiting Meryl at the detention center. According to Campbell, the military had conducted a full investigation on the recovered Metal Gear. It was judged to be a complete failure, little more than scrap metal. The nuclear warheads, too, were nothing but cheap imitations. Whether or not Matt had been aware of this was unclear. There were no records left, and Campbell added it was his fault that Matt had betrayed the country. Matt hated me. Not just me either. He hated his wife too. And Meryl. Meryl is my daughter. Didn't we... Oh. I guess it's a good thing this is non-canon. Holy shit. I don't think that beats Otacon, though, right? Otacon and... Ooh. Did Matt know about it? He sensed that something was up. That's why he went to Eldera alone, to get away from us. And that's where Golukovich found him. The first rule of intelligence gathering was to find your opponent's weak point, dig up the ghosts of his past, rub salt into his old wounds, then pretend to sympathize, gain his trust, steal his heart. Then he would be yours to control. In Matt, Golukovich had found the perfect target. Meryl doesn't know. With that, Campbell turned and started walking towards the visiting room. As Snake watched him recede into the distance, he thought to himself, it would take time for Meryl to accept the truth about what happened. He wasn't even sure whether or not she'd ever acknowledged Campbell as her father. But it would be enough for Snake if, one day, the two could smile at each other once again. There wasn't any room in the world for more hatred. So that was rough, everyone. That was, yeah, that was tricky. That was very, very tricky. I'll happily admit that. Fucking Meryl, man, at the end there. Did you see the amount of damage she was doing? There was no way Olga did that much damage in that fight. They gave her a massive damage boost. Jeez. Well, the important thing is we made it, we survived, and we actually got the best ending. Managing to find an M9 and actually be able to non-lethally take her down as we went. Very cool. Alright. So with that done, it is off to the fourth tale. Dead Man Whispers, which we'll be taking on next time, folks. So thank you very much for watching, and I really do promise and hope I will get better at this game. It is hard. This is certainly a lot harder than the main campaign, for sure, and you have to approach it in different ways. And again, just not having the radar means you have to be a lot more careful. And I think, to an extent, you need a bit of luck as well, because if you just don't know where people are, you just don't know where people are sometimes, and there's only so much you can do. Sometimes you're just going to get into really shit spots. That's how it is. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and next time, folks, we'll be exploring the fourth tale. See you all then.